Hey, welcome to the first reading vlog of the channel. Um, I thought I'd start off things easy this week. I'm, you know, gonna take you along as we do things. It is gonna be the weekend, so we should be going places since Buddy, my husband, is usually off on Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. So we're about to go eat, but first, I kind of wanted to talk about some books because I have them here and I figured why not. So this week, I want to focus on finishing the Cruel Prince um, series. I forgot what it's called, like Folk and Air something. I can't remember. Because I read books one and two, and then I never finished off with the rest. And I have them, so I figured I should do it because I do have a lot of backlisted books, and I want to read them as well as the new books. So I figured we can start with that. So I did read The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King a while back. I have them right here in hardcover, and I need to just kind of skim things to refresh my memory. But I'm gonna go straight into The Queen of Nothing, and then I also have the other two books. I think these are this is it, the only ones that have come out. We have How the King of Elheim Learned to Hate Stories, and The Stolen Heir, of course, all by Holly Black, the Queen of Fae. So I hope that I can get through all those, but for sure, I'm gonna finish off the trilogy with the Queen of Nothing and then hopefully continue on. So come along while we read. I think I will give you like my reaction as we go, and we'll be reading in different places because I usually go out to walk butters. We can go to the roof, to common areas here at our apartment. But yeah, hopefully I end up liking this. Honestly, I'm really surprised that I've read book one and two, and these two still hate each other. Honestly, I like it. I like that they are still not, you know, there's still that tension, there's still that friction, and I'm just like I'm wondering like when is it gonna change? When are these two gonna fall in love? Or I mean, because I know that it's gonna happen. I'm just surprised because it's been a while. So yeah, I'm excited to read more about Jude and Carden. And honestly, I love Carden. I know most people love Carden, but I love Carden. I love the way he is, and I actually really like Jude too. Sometimes a female character annoys me because she's like whiny or dumb, or like sometimes just annoying. Like I read Part of Your World recently by Abby Jimenez, and the main character, I forgot her name. What's her name? I forgot. She was annoying. She just annoyed me. I was just like, I mean, she was okay, but for the most part, she annoyed me. But the male character, Daniel, he was like a golden retriever, so he kept me interested, and I actually really like that book. I'm starting to rate my books on Goodreads so that I can, you can see what I thought about it, and I'll do wrap ups anyway. But yeah, first up, let's go get some food. Hi, we are back from eating. We went to Nick's Fish House, I think it was called, and it was really good. Really, really good. I got a crab cake, and Buddy, my husband, got like the seafood platter, like the sampler thing, and he said it was really good too. I always get a crab cake whenever we go to like seafood places because that's what I like the most. But we got home and I have some packages, so I thought we'd open them together before I settle in. I'm really hot. Like, I carry this little fan with me because I don't want to like turn it down, because as soon as I turn it down, I get cold. So I have the little fan, but oh no. Okay. I thought I was missing something because these two things were supposed to ship separately, but they shipped together, which is fine. Um, but I'm super excited about both of these. I got this from Amazon. I got a new keyboard. Now, I am a keyboard enthusiast. I love keyboards. If I could buy a keyboard every month, I would, but they're expensive. And right now I have two mechanical keyboards that I have up for sale on Mercari because I don't use them anymore. And that's the thing, is like I use them for a bit and then I want to switch to a new one. And I was going through a phase where I liked everything to be pink, like at my desk. I wanted a pink mouse and a pink keyboard and just, a pink fan. This is from my desk. But I'm over it. Like I now what I want, and that's why I had two, because I had one for work and one for myself. um but now I feel like I'm over that, and I like more neutral tones. If you have seen my or paid attention to my videos, I have like a beige chair, and I try to keep things neutral now, but I'm not really decorating anything. Like right now we're standing in my kitchen, and then over here is the living room. I know I have a lot of cubbies, but that's like our only storage here. We live in a pretty small one bedroom, but because we're not going to be here that long, I don't want to like put in a lot of effort or invest in things if we're just going to leave soon. So, I mean, or else I'd want a like really cute desk area and all that, but I'm not going to do that. So let me open this up and I'll show you, or I guess I can show you, I can set it up and show you then. I got this reading journal from Amazon. It was really inexpensive. I'll link it in case you want to check it out. But it was really inexpensive. It says Carla Nicole Publishing, and it's super simple. So we have the first page, so you can write in your info, and then we have like ratings pages, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, because this is the last one. Ratings pages. And then we have a whole bunch of these book review pages. You can see it. So how many of these are there? I think there was like 100. Yeah, there's 100 of those, and they're numbered, so 100. And then we have a couple, like literally, I don't know, maybe like 10 to 20 of these pages. And so I really like this because it's simple, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna print some stickers. If you're here from before, the sticker girl in me is not fully dead yet. I still love stickers, I just don't plan. So I'm gonna use like print a book sticker, and I've made stickers and used them in different things. Like the mini books that I have on the mini shelf, I made those, and then like my TPR mug and stuff like that. So I really like this. I recommend it. It's good quality. I like it, and I like that it's lightweight. I'll link it. And then I got there's some random stuff here. I haven't ordered from here in a long time, but I wanted a phone case. I used to be obsessed with clouds. like just literally clouds in general as like decor. Like even in my shop, I had like cloud stuff because I really like clouds. I'm not over clouds, but it's not like that big of a deal to me. My new thing is ghosts. I'm obsessed with ghosts. I want this ghost pillow. Have you guys seen it? The ghost pillow from, I don't know if it's like Home Goods or Marshalls, like, or both. I'm not sure. Okay, I opened everything up so that we wouldn't be here forever. But first of all, I got a headband. It's just like a velvety, plain black headband. And let's see. Obviously, I don't know. I'll have to work with it. But whenever I wear headbands, I don't wear glasses because it gets in the way. However, I don't have contacts right now. So sorry if I hit the camera. So I don't know. I'll have to order some contacts. And then I got some earrings. I love earrings. That's the only jewelry I really wear. I got these, and then I got these. They're all hoops, I think. Oh no, the other one's on. And so I got silver ones because I have plenty of gold. I'm wearing a gold ones right now. And then I got these pearl ones because I don't have any pearl anything. And they're kind of weird, but like they have, it looks like they're damaged to be honest. They have like these weird rings on them. But whatever. I mean, they were cheap, so there's that. And then I got this is random. I got two of these. They're just air fryer liners. They each have like 100. And I got them. I do have like a silicone one. And I don't always use a liner, but I figured whenever I'm making something quick to use these or for my husband, and that way the air fryer doesn't get too dirty. And I like these because I can just poke a couple holes if I absolutely must have air circulation. And then this is what I order, like anything, is because I wanted some phone cases, and of course, I wanted ghost phone cases. So this is gonna be my Halloween, which I'm already. This is going on my phone right now. It's so cute. I love that it's like neon orange. Isn't it so cute? I love that the pumpkins are pink. And I love the ghosts, and it says spooky vibes, the bats, the little twinkles. It's so cute. And then for the rest of the year, because apparently I plan on being in my ghost era for the entire year, I got this one. Isn't it cute? It has like sunglasses, and there are like really light flowers and hearts. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. So, yeah, I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. So these are for that. And then look at this. I love this. It's like a phone chain thing. But look how cute it is. Look at the little ghost guys. And then the bigger ones, they're pink. Oh my goodness. I love it. And I think that it goes really well with both of these. Oh, whoops. It fell out. I think it goes really well with both of them. So I'm excited about that. I only have one other one that I love, and I already had that one from before, which is this one. This one. It has like the pastel beads, and then I love that it has the little black smiley faces with the pastel beads, like the contrast. I love it. And this one, I have one on my keys, and then this is like an extra one that just in case the other one breaks, I have to have a backup because I love this one. But this one is so cute. But that's all I got. I have been getting packages daily, much to my husband's dismay. So tomorrow we'll get something else. I don't know what. I'm expecting some books, and that was just from like the orders that I placed on Book Outlet and such a while back, and then from Blackwell. So I think that's it. And then like the other stuff is just house stuff, like a puck, those puck lights and boring things. But let me set up the keyboard and show you what it looks like because I'm excited about that. Again, I need to clean my desk. I need to clean in general. Do you see the background? I have books stacked that I have like listed on Pango, keyboards, boxes that I use like to recycle. Well, I recycle all our boxes, but then I keep some that are like appropriately sized so that we can ship things out. And then I actually have bubble mailers, but I need to go through things and clean. I have a load of dishes to put in the dishwasher, but I want to read. And also, this weekend, we still have to do several things. We have to go get some groceries, just a couple, and then I want to watch the Barbie movie, but I think we're just gonna rent it and watch it here. And yeah, we'll see what else we do because we usually only do stuff on the weekends because then he works all week. But yeah, let me go ahead and put this away, and then I'm gonna get on my computer and respond to some comments because I saw my phone was like buzzing when I was out eating and stuff. So thank you so much if you left a comment. Thank you. I saw some of them like because they were short enough that I could read the whole thing. And it was some of you that are still here from before. So thank you so much. And to any new friends that come on here, hi, I'm Ruby. So I hope you guys stick around and let's set up that keyboard real quick. So this is the keyboard that I currently have. It's on my big old mouse pad right here. And I really love this keyboard. Here's a little ghosty. He's already fading, but I really like it. It's not a mechanical keyboard, but I really like that it is, a full keyboard and it has, the options to connect to 3 devices and it does light up. So this is without the lights, obviously, but you can turn them on. So you literally just turn it on by pressing here. Oh, it's off. Duh. There we go. So you can turn it off like this, or you can turn it on, and it has 3 brightness settings. That's the lowest, and then this one, and then this one, the brightest. I don't know how well the camera will pick up the colors, but yeah, you can turn them off, and then you can set different colors with this button right here. So we have the purple, like a cyan color, white, blue, green, yellow, red, and then back to purple. And like I said, you can also turn it off if you want to, but I really like it. I'm definitely going to keep this keyboard. It's not one of the ones that I'm selling, but yeah, it works well and it's very just sleek, and I like the white keys a lot. So let's bring in the new keyboard so that you can see what it looks like. This is the new keyboard. As you can see, it's a 98 key keyboard. I really wanted the number pad, but I didn't want it to be like ginormous. So this is the one that I got, and as you can see, it has the RGB color, which you can switch from multicolor to solid colors. And I'll list it down below on my Amazon storefront so you can see the colors because I know it's kind of dark in here, but it's like a beautiful chocolatey brown and a beige color, and you can connect multiple devices on it. Like you can toggle between devices. It has Gateron yellow switches, I believe, which actually it came with extra switches in case you need to swap those out. And then of course with the keycap pullers, so I'll save those just in case. But here's a little knob where you can switch between modes. I just have the wired mode right now because that's just what I prefer. I don't want to be charging it, but you can if you want to. And use it Bluetooth, and then you can switch, as you can see here, between. Ooh, I don't know if it'll focus. I don't know if it's focusing, but there's a Windows mode and Mac, and you can change different things. So, like if you want the solid colors, red, orange, yellow, green, like a cyan, a blue, pink, just the white, and then back to rainbow. And you can adjust the bright, I mean, not, well, yeah, the brightness and then the speed of the like pulsing. So I really like it. It definitely is exactly what I wanted, and I'm really happy with it. And then the most important part of a keyboard, no, just kidding, but one of the like factors that I obviously consider is what switches they are and what they sound like. So let me type something so that you can hear the keyboard. I'm holding the camera, so hopefully I'm not too shaky, but here it is. And then it actually came with this cover also, so I'm gonna keep it because it's just plastic. It's not like fancy or anything. It's literally just how they shipped it, but I'm gonna keep it because I always eat here on my desk. I do everything here. Like this is my corner of the apartment. Like I'm here 24/7. So I'm gonna keep it so that I can protect the keyboard, and I think that's really cool. I don't have to buy one now. But yeah, let me answer comments and then I'm finally gonna start reading The Queen of Nothing. I'm gonna do a little recap first of the Cruel Prince and The Wicked King. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that I read them, so I'll just do a quick recap and then I'll start reading, and hopefully I get a lot of reading done this weekend because I do want to finally finish off that series. I haven't looked up to see if there's going to be more books coming out. I imagine there is, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I mean, I haven't looked it up, but we'll see. So, yeah, let's get to it. We're back. We're back home. As you saw, we went to a couple places. We went to Target, Valley Village, and to eat. At Target, I did buy a couple things. I think I showed you a lot of them, not everything, but most things. I did get those little ghosts, and my idea was to put my little Squishville. So these little guys lived on top of my mini bookshelves. Those, if you don't remember, just rewind. I'm sure you'll see them at some point. And I put them in here, like if they're trapped. And this is glass, and then the base is wood, and I just think they're cute. I really like them, so I'm gonna display this probably next to my mini bookshelves. And then I did get this. This was the glass ghost was $5, and so was this. The glass ghost is actually really well made. This is just like cheap plastic, like literally, like if I squish this, like it goes in. But it's a mini ghost projector, and I wanted it. I kind of want to make it work somehow here, but I don't see how because it sits like this, and I don't know how I would tilt it like that to be in the background. But I'll show you what it looks like, and I guess if not, I'll just use it while I'm reading to have some like cozy vibes because, like I said, I really like ghosts, and I thought it would be cute. But I definitely think that I'll get some use out of that. Reading update. So last night I did some reading. I think I only read, it was like a little under 100 pages, but so far I'm really liking this. I know for sure I will finish this tonight. How much? How long is it? Because it's not very long. It's pretty short. 305. Yeah, 305 pages. So for sure I'll finish this tonight, and then tomorrow I'll read How the King of Elham Learned to Hate Stories. And I think that'll be it for this reading vlog because the, what is it called? The Stolen Heir is like something separate, even though it's still with a character in this series. He, it is different characters, and we're gonna get introduced to like a different girl. So I think that I'll leave that and just put it in my TBR cup. But for this, I do want to finish this one, and then, like I said, the How the King of Elheim Learned to Hate Stories, long title. But so far for this, like I said, 100 pages in, I really like it. So with this, we kind of pick up where we left off in The Wicked King, and I don't want to spoil anything, but we pick up with Jude and what she's up to. She gets a visit from someone she did not expect to visit her, um, and asks her for a really big favor. Which, if you've read them, then you know that she's currently banned, and this person asks her to break that ban. Which, if she gets caught, she's gonna get killed. So of course she agrees. Which I think we all know that she's gonna agree, and she's gonna go back to Elham because that's where she like thrives. She doesn't feel like she's fit for the mortal world, and she never has. So she goes back and she sees Carden. And that's kind of where I left off. She just saw Carden. He immediately, he knew it was her, and he set her, like, pulled her aside. And yeah, right now her dad just came into the picture again, so who knows what he wants. But I'm really liking this. Definitely let me know what you thought about it down below. But I'll come back tomorrow and tell you my final thoughts. Good morning. It is officially the end of the weekend. Today's Monday. It's like Monday afternoon already. I think it's literally like 2. Today is a dark, dreary, gloomy day, which is the perfect weather to stay in bed and read. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't get to read this book over the weekend, so this morning I just stayed in bed a little bit and I read it in its entirety, which is not a feat. It has a lot of illustrations that I really liked. So yeah, I am officially done with the entirety of the Folk of the Air series. And it is time for our final check-in of this weekend vlog. So I don't think I told you what I rated book 1 and 2. The Cruel Prince I rated 4 stars. The Wicked King, I rated 5 stars. The Queen of Nothing, I rated 3.5 stars. And How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories, I rated 5 stars. I feel like my rating system, I don't know. I feel like it's new to me because I wasn't someone who would rate books before, but I recently started rating books. And for me, rating a book is literally purely on enjoyment. As I said before, I'm not very critical of the things that I read, so I'm not gonna, dissect the book and form of rating based on that. It's just purely off of enjoyment. So if I absolutely hated a book, I'll DNF it. If I finished the book, powered through, finished the book, and disliked it, I'll give it 1 star. If I read the book and it was okay, like maybe had a couple of good parts, but for the most part, I was just like, I could have done without reading this, I'll give it 2 stars. If I generally enjoyed the book, like it did have some things that were maybe not the best, but I don't regret it. Like, okay, it was fine. 3 stars. If I read the book and for the most part I enjoyed it, even if it had a couple of bad things, but I enjoyed it. I don't regret reading the book and was happy to read it, then I'll give it 4 stars. And if I read a book and I really like it and, I'm thinking about it, I think I might potentially reread it, I'll rate it 5 stars. So, and I guess above that, like if there is one book one day that I'm like, wow, this is just like the most amazing thing I've ever read and I must collect all editions of this book, I guess that'll be like, I'll give it like a ruby. Like the gem, not me. But yeah, I did generally enjoy the series. After reading it, I do think that if you read it and you didn't read the little novella, The Lost Sisters, you definitely should. I think it did add to it, as did this book. So if you read the first three but didn't read this little novella, you should definitely read it because I do think it added to it. It wasn't perfect. Even though I rated it 5 stars, it wasn't perfect. But let's discuss. So I don't know how to talk about these books without spoiling them. So if you want to talk about spoilery things, because I do have thoughts, I just don't want to spoil it for anyone, even though these are older books. There might be somebody out there that hasn't read them and that might, and I would feel really bad if I spoiled it for someone. So I'll try and give you my thoughts while being vague. And if you want to discuss it, leave it down below. Of course, if you're going to say something spoilery, put like spoiler alert or spoiler and then discuss, um, so that we don't ruin it for anyone. Or you can just DM me on Instagram or send me a message anywhere, really. But The Queen of Nothing, 3.5 stars. I'll probably like round it up to 4 stars on Goodreads just for Holly Black. I always rate up, even like I'll type out 3.5 stars plus like a little blurb and then round up just because I feel bad. I don't know. But anyway, The Queen of Nothing, I think that this book was good. The reason I gave it 3.5 stars was because I wish it was longer. I wish I wish Jude was more of a badass in the book. Not that she wasn't, she's always a badass, but I just feel like her queenship could have given us more. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it was really short. I guess in general my thing is it was too short. I wish it was a little longer and a little bit more fleshed out. Like I wish we saw more things happen than what happened because I feel like there was like one main thing that happened and it was like that's what it was about. And it was really predictable. So that was another thing why I gave it 3.5 because it was fairly predictable. Like when this happened, I was like, okay, well, there's only one way that this can end. And I didn't think it would end tragically or anything like that. Um, but yeah, fairly predictable book. That being said, I did enjoy it. I did like how it ended. I didn't have any issues with that. Um, so yeah, I mean, it was good. it was okay. I don't regret reading it, so that's why I gave it 3.5 stars. And like I said, I wasn't like upset with anything or mad about anything. Butters is so cute. You have to see him. Just hanging out, just looking out the window, seeing who can I bark at today? Who do I dislike today? Oh, he caught me talking about him. Isn't he so cute? He's super scruffy. He needs to go to the groomers, but I need to find a groomer first here in Maryland. But back to this. So the beginning, like Locke's exit, I was not satisfied with. He just kind of disappeared, and we were just told what happened, but I don't know. It was a little dumpy, and I just I wanted to see it, especially after reading this and kind of he was in here, so I don't know. I was just like, so just a couple of things like that. That's why I rated it 3.5 stars. But again, a good conclusion to the story, not a great one, but oh well. Now on to How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories. I gave this 5 stars, and it's not a perfect book. There was some things I did not like about it. Namely, I did not like that it was so short. I wish it was a little longer. I know it's a novella, but it I really enjoyed it. So the fact that it was so short, I was like, oh, I want more. And then I also wish we had seen this is from Carden's perspective, this whole book. So I wish we had Carden's perspective of when Jude was in the undersea, in the ocean, because I feel like that would have been really cool just to see his thought process and then maybe see of when she's in the mortal world and he's writing her letters and she's not writing him back and like what he was thinking. I wish there was a little bit more Jude in here, but I do like how we see, from his childhood into his adolescence and then, to the present. I do like that. So I just wish there was that extra little bit added. And I think that this would have been like a book that I loved and that I would have cherished, and that I don't know if there's other copies, but I would have gotten other copies of. But sadly, that was not in there. So for this story, I really liked it. Carden is my favorite character in this book and in the series. I feel like I even like him more than Jude. I really liked Carden. um, and I liked his story. I liked his character development. I did like how we saw a little bit more of his friends in this and how he became friends with him, the storyline, stuff like that. I feel like it might have bothered some people that we see his relationship with Nikasia, but not more of Jude. However, that didn't bother me. I actually did like seeing him uh, give it or have Holly give us his thoughts about Nikasia and like everything that happened with Locke and all that, because it is something that happens, it gets mentioned in the previous books. So I really like it. I think it was also like the nostalgia factor of having the illustrations in there. And by nostalgia, I mean like my youth, my childhood. It's like looking through picture books and flipping through picture books. I felt like a kid and I felt myself like actually looking at the pictures, the illustrations, and like studying the illustrations and what I liked about them. So, yeah, I really liked it. Definitely, if you didn't get to read it when you read the series, pick it up because I liked it. So, that is it for this weekend vlog. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you continue to join me for future vlogs. I already know which books I want to read next because keep in mind for this month I didn't do a TBR. So I'm just kind of choosing books and kind of mood reading, to be honest. Right now I'm currently reading Red Rising, but I'm rereading that because I had already read it. But I want to finish that trilogy. And I don't know if I'll go on to the rest of the books, but I at least want to finish the trilogy, like with Darrow being the main character. So I'm reading that, and I'm reading it pretty quickly because I already read it. So I just kind of want to remember things instead of actually paying attention. So I've been putting it on audiobook and listening to it while I cook and stuff like that, do dishes. And I think the next books I'm going to read are some popular TikTok books. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon with another one. Bye.